in north part of China. You can see they got the desert there. We have the desert there. And there, all the way from Sahara, all the way from Morocco and Sahara to like North Korea. It's very dry like this, and probably it's going more east. Then the desert kind of stops here. But it go more now north, like there. This looks very dry up here. This area looks very dry. Hulun Lake. It looks very dry. And look at this, that's Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan looks very, very dry, like this. So you can see that's deserts everywhere. Amsterdam, Hong Kong. So probably you can fly. Look at this. You can fly this just next 2 hours. Next 2 hours is probably just deserts. If you follow this flight, it will be like this the next 2 or 3 hours. That's Amsterdam, Hong Kong. 5,800 kilometers left. So actually that's a good long desert flight. It's crossing the whole, I have to do that, crossing the whole Central Asia. I will write down on my desert flight lists. Cathay Pacific. Amsterdam. Hong Kong. About 10,000 kilometers. Yes, I will make a note because that was 12:15. Maybe find it later. Amsterdam, Hong Kong. $12.15. That's same just make notes and maybe remember. Then maybe fly tomorrow. But that's, you can just follow like next 2-3 hours. Next 2-3 hours is just desert and desert and deserts. All across Central Asia. So that's really a large area. So that's really big. So that's just like a big desert. This is just a large big desert. Inner Mongolia is desert. So actually just like one big desert. This is like a desert. This is a cold desert. No, this whole area is just a large. This is just a large desert. This area, just a big desert. Big desert with a little bit green. No, it's just a large. Everything here is just a large desert. Everything here. Just a big desert or semi-desert. And everything here is just a big desert. And African Horn is a desert, and the desert is spreading. You can see they go all the way down through Kenya. So you can see the desert go all the way down to Tanzania, and probably it was spreading there. This direction, look at this, this already looks brown there. It was spreading like this there, and the desert go up here, and the desert go south here. The desert will go a bit more south every year. The deserts go a little bit more south, and after many years you just have a little bit green along the rivers, the Niger River, and a little bit green at the shorelines. Like there you have a little bit green left somewhere. And if you have some big rivers, you have a little bit green, follow the rivers like the Nile there. You have a little bit green there, like the Indus River. The Indus River, you have a little green left. Then of course you have Australia. Australia is just like a big desert. Australia, that's the same desert and deserts. And then you have all the desert in United States. The Nevada, Mojave Desert, Sonora Deserts, Death Valley and Arizona and New Mexico. Nevada and Mexico desert there. So that's Australia's just more deserts. The whole Australia, most Australia is just a big desert. A very large desert. Then you have a little green left. You have a little bit green left here in this corner. A little bit green there. And around here we've got a little bit green at the shoreline there. And north, a little bit green left there. But I think most of this is just deserts and very hot. And I think this will be green. This will not be deserts like that's the Philippines. No, it's not Sulawesi. Where's the Philippines? That's the Philippines up there. That will not be a desert. Never be a desert, I think. Yes, that's Indonesia, Malaysia. But the desert goes all the way like close to North Korea. That's North Korea there. North Korea goes close to there, spreading north and west. Then we have the South America, the Patagonia. This is very dry deserts. All this is kind of deserts in Argentina called the Pampas. Yes, the Pampas, the dry Pampas semi-deserts. It's like this, super dry. And you got this Akatoma desert. That's the driest place on the whole planet. Some places have not. Yes, that's lakes without water. Old lakes with no water, with some minerals left. Could be, I don't know, phosphate or salt, something, minerals. But that's just the same like in Africa. So that's many hundreds of kilometers like this, super dry. The whole south part of whole is very many 1,000 kilometers all the way south. I don't know where this Akatoma desert is. I think it's up here. The Akatoma desert is something up here. That's the most driest place in the world. I don't know where it is, but something around here. The Akatoma deserts. I don't know where it is, but this is a very dry area. So nothing grows here. That's the Andes Mountains. That looks dry. This area looks very dry. Nothing grows here. Yes, this is like desert farming. They have like in Sahara and South they do farming like this in deserts. Desert farming. But we are not in Sahara, we are in South America. But this looks very dry here. Ecuador. Then we have Central Honduras. Then it starts to get dry again all the way down in Mexico. Like all this is very dry. That's the Sonora deserts. Sonora Desert, south of Mojave Desert, so nothing grows here. Then we are in United States. Look at that, all these many aircrafts. They have a fly-in meeting. Look at this, all many aircrafts around Phoenix. That's the Southwest Airlines have a hub, the American Southwest. Look at that, how many aircrafts. What are they doing? That looks crazy. That's maybe morning. Yes, 9 a.m. in the morning. Look at that, how many. They are in big line for takeoff. Yes, that's the Southwest. American Southwest. American Southwest. And many flights there. This area is very dry. Then Nevada. I think that's Mojave deserts. More deserts there. So very dry. So large part of the western United States is very dry. It's kind of semi-deserts. This looks very dry to Wyoming. But that's kind of mountain, but that could be a desert, could be a mountain too. Let's look like a semi-desert. So this looks dry. All this area, the western part of the United States, the Sonora deserts. Look at that. This looks crazy. Phoenix. There's just so many aircraft there. Oh, that's Dallas, Fort Worth. So they've got this early morning. I have a lot of flights. Departures. Many departures. Yes. Then you have the the Antarctica. Is it